Welcome and thank you for joining me for another tutorial lesson. This lesson will explain how to configure the DHCP on a server. Since we already have our server up and running, first we need to go to Start, go to Server Manager, Roles, and Add Roles. This is just the wizard, so we can just click Next. And we are clicking the option DHCP server and next. This is just an introduction to what the DHCP is and how it works, so we just click next. This is the IP address of our server and the type is version 4, so we can click next again. This is the domain and again the IP address of the server, so we can just validate that and click next, and next again. And for the scopes, we're adding. For the tutorial, we can just put scope 1 for name, scope 1, and we have to give a range of IP addresses we want to be used, so we can just do one simple 0.10 2.186 0.20 0.20. We're using submask C. We're using submask C, so then that is 255.255.255.0, and the type we can just wait for 8 hours. Click OK, and this is the range of IP addresses to use the different clients, server PCs we'll be using. Click next. We disable version 6 because we'll be using version 4. Click next. Click next again. So this is just an overview of what the settings are: the IP address, version 6, the domain, the submask, and the range of IP addresses to be used, and the least duration time, which is 8 hours. So we can go ahead and click install. Okay, so the server has been successfully installed, so we can close. Next step, we have to go back, start, go to administrator tools, and you see the DHCP here. Click option, version 4, scope, and we go to address pool. We will see the range of IP addresses we assigned to be used. If you go to the list, shouldn't be anything there yet. Reservation and the scope options. So we just go back to the address lists for now. So our next step, let's minimize this, is to go to our client machines. Okay, I have Windows 7 up first, and firstly we need to do is change back all the IP addresses back to dynamic. So go to the local network, properties, version 4, properties, and change it back to dynamic. Okay, close, close again, and we can just close this off as well. Next we can go to Vista, do the same thing as well. Status, properties, version 4, change it back, dynamic, boot, okay, close, and lastly we can go to Windows XP app, so we can just go to start, my computer, my network places, right click, properties, okay, close, close. After we change back all the client servers IP address to dynamic, we go back to the server and refresh, and we see the IP addresses assigned to each PC: Windows 7, Windows Vista, and Windows XP. So next we can go back to our client PC, Windows 7, and we can run a command prompt. So let's see, md, and we can do an IP config, space /all, press enter. We will see the IP address assigned to the machine will be 192.168.0.10. We see submask, the date obtained, and when the lease will expire. The DNS server will always be the same as the server. So we can check another PC as well, Vista, you do the same thing, cmd, okay. And from here enter the same IP config, space all, and you get information about the IP address for this PC Vista, which will be 11. You see the day the lease was obtained and when it will expire. The DHCP server again will always be the same IP address as the server. And lastly, XP, run CMD, okay, and again IP configure, enter, and for this PC, which is XP, the address will be .12. Release date 10, and when it expires, so we can go back to the server and the same information again will be, so we can refresh. So the same IP addresses and this expiration date matches what is on the client machines. So that brings us to the end of the tutorials. Thank you for tuning in.